So what are they telling us in this secret code? What they telling us is that the sacrificial child is the child born a native. So they're going to sacrifice the native, original man, Adama, Edomite, the one from the earth, the clay, the ruddy red dirt. And they're going to undermine him. Jacobin means to what? Supplant. And supplant mean what? Undermine, right? So who's behind the undermining? Jacob, right? Because Yakub grafted what? The devil. But if you do the etymology on the word, you get the understanding of what you're dealing with. Because the word devil in the end only means your adversary. So now, here it is, a devil is an attorney.
Damn, go ahead.
And the attorney in this case is the one making the accusation. In the courtroom, you got an attorney that's the accuser. Where did they give us an opportunity to discover that an attorney is a devil? You ever heard of Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves? Who was he working for? The devil, who was the attorney that was running a law firm. The young attorney with a conscience and a barometer for right don't want to participate or help the devil do his devilishment in the courthouse. So they end up having a falling out, and Keanu Reeves end up in a conflict with the devil. Keanu Reeves went on to become Constantine. So he's telling you that the devil sent him to advocate in Nicaea under Constantine. Okay, so now Michael Cremo, he have anomalies in the historical record that modern science don't want him to talk about in that book. One of the things he talk about in that book is how long humans have been operating with a high level of intelligence on the earth. Everything from the Vimanas to 5 million year old boot prints in the soil. He's coming from a Ayurvedic timeline to tell us that these are cycles of life that we go through on earth. We go to the Circle 7 of Noble Drew Ali. It's a derivative primarily of two books. One was called The Aquarian Gospel of Jesus Christ, and the other one was called Unto Thee I Grant, The Economy of Life. When you get the book from the Rosicrucians, like I did, when you look in the inside cover, you see all of these ancient scrolls. These ancient scrolls are historical records of the earth. Pull up another book that I'm finna use to cross-reference this book. Rampa T. Lobsang. The book is called The Cave of the Ancients. He talks about going into the caves of Tibet, into a secret chamber that had a living computer in the room, in the chamber, programmed to tell him who he was by the resonance of his DNA. And the people that came up on the screen explained the technology and how it worked. Now, why am I bringing up Ayurvedic school of thought? Because they have ancient scrolls that predate modern historical record books that has a longer history of the world than what we have available to us from modern scholastics. One more reference, just to add some flavor to it. The series is called Masters of the Far East. Secrets in this book right here, that's the twine to tie all this shit together. So this is a collection of about 5 or 6 books. From there, we want to know about genetics, and we want to know about reproduction. So these are called the sutras, S-U-T-R-As, in India. The one they call the great text is called Mahabharata. and it's broke up into multiple different sections. The epic work of the Bhagavad Gita is within the Mahabharata. Now, over there, they got something, scrolls for government, because in the secret caves of Tibet, this is why China was trying to kill off all of the Tibetan priests. They are the keepers of certain sacred records that they ain't gonna never let these motherfuckers know where they at. So they trying to torture them out of the information, because every time they go in the Himalayan mountains and send somebody to get these records, they don't come back. And they keep telling them that you don't really want to know where they at because you ain't gonna come back. But they inside of the caves and the security of the caves, if a person go in there that haven't been trained to attune their frequency, what end up happening is they suffocate their mitochondria, and it basically shorts them out. So that's why they can't. That's why they don't never come back, because they're not properly trained on the energy balancing that's required in order to enter into the sacred places. Now, it's sacred places all over the world. You don't think nothing happened, but you won't never know why you can't get your life right. You fucked your whole energy field up. You getting a whole bunch of karma for a whole bunch of motherfuckers that you didn't have nothing to do with.